Hey there, welcome back to Working Aussies Homestead. I'm Jordan, and this video is going to be a little longer, so if you are not prepared for it, I suggest you come back later. This will be a video of several videos compiled into one because I want to discuss and share about where all of our dogs are in their training journey. Everything from 13 weeks old all the way up to 8 years old. So follow along. I hope you enjoy. I'll also give some commentary over the videos to just give a little bit more backstory about all of the dogs. Hey, be nice. How we manage their behavior as a household with now 10 Australian Shepherds, and what training looks like individually but also as a pack. And why that is important. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. Like I said, it's going to be several videos linked together, so these videos are going to be filmed over several days, and I already have some footage that has been filmed that I'm going to throw in here. Some of it has been filmed on my phone, some on the camera, and so it's a nice little mix, but I hope that it helps share and give you a bigger picture into our life with Australian Shepherds and why dog training is a big part of it. Piper will be 8 in November, and she is the matriarch of our breeding program. We retired her 2 years ago when she had her last litter, which is the litter that Joy came from. And she has been continuing to live the good life as Mama and Auntie Piper, loving on all of our puppies. And I hope to someday do some therapy dog training with her. But for now, she's just living the good life. Pine is from our first litter. He was the second puppy that was born and originally was supposed to be my dog, but is actually Josh's dog. So Pine is our notorious chicken killer and eater and does not serve a herding purpose on our homestead, and he is also not part of our breeding program. But he's a super sweet boy and will just live out his life as a pet. Finn, also known as Finnegan, is a litter mate to Indy Pine and is also from our first litter. But Finnegan is my all-around working, buddy, loving dog. Biggest mama's boy there ever was. Only loves his family, which is perfectly fine. He serves as a protection aspect on our homestead, but he's also my main chicken herder and loves helping whatever way he can. Juniper is our rescue and part of the pack since we officially adopted her back in December of 2019. She was our second foster dog through Save Our Herders outreach, which we are still fosters for. And she was born completely deaf and is partially vision impaired, which gives her a little bit more of a handicap than most of the dogs. But if you met her, you would not think that anything was wrong because she just acts like a happy, friendly dog. And she is just such a fun addition to our pack. But she serves no real purpose on the homestead and is just a great pet. Ray was our 2020 addition to our program and our first working bred Australian Shepherd. She is the current only active member in our breeding program and such a wonderful mama. She just had her third litter this year. This is Joy. She was Josh's keeper puppy from Piper's last litter, and she just turned 2 years old. She is Josh's emotional support animal and knows that that is her job. So she follows him closely, lets him know when he's having a down day, and snuggles with him at night. But she does not have an interest in being a working dog, so she's just a fun pet. This is Rogue. She was my keeper puppy from Ray's first litter. I wanted a higher drive puppy, and so I bred Ray to a higher drive working dog in the hopes that I would create the ultimate working, loyal, social
stable puppy, and this is her. Rogue is going to be 2 years old on the final day of this year, and she is such a wonderful addition to our breeding program and the homestead. She's a wonderful, versatile working dog, will work anything I ask her to. This is Ben. He came to us from a breeder down in Texas who has been breeding Australian Shepherds for over 40 years now, bred to work all sorts of livestock, but especially cattle. So Josh is very excited for Ben to be his first true working dog and plans to work with him in the future, as we would love to have cattle someday. But Ben is in the puppy uglies right now. He is all legs. He has the funny puppy mohawk, and he's a big goofball. So we're excited about his addition to our program. He definitely makes us laugh on the daily, but he is just getting started into learning how to work with the livestock, and he's very enthusiastic about it. Snips is my newest keeper puppy. She is from Ray's recent litter, born back in May, and I'm super excited about her addition. She looks and acts just like her mom. She's sweet, she's spicy, and I can hardly wait to watch her grow up. She is currently 13 weeks old. This is Dune, Dune, and she is an addition who came to us all the way from Kansas, Razzmatazz Australian Shepherds. And I have been following that program for several years, almost purchasing a puppy several times over the last few years. But things finally lined up, and I was able to get this beautiful girl. I'm very excited. She is going to be a working and breeding prospect for us. She is currently 16 weeks old, and I'm really excited about her addition here in our program. So that is all of our dogs. Let's get into training.
So I'm out here with Rogue, and this is our first sheep move since the goats are gone. So she's behind me, sheep are in front. I really want them with me. Rogue, bring him up, walk up. Rogue, go get him, bring him here. Woo! They turned back towards the barn. Oh, we were so close. We were halfway there. Sheep, sheep, sheep! All right, I gotta go back to fetch them. Come here, Ro. Come here, Roger. Good, you gotta wait for me, baby. Gotta wait for me. Easy. Easy. Wait. Wait. All right, go get him. Bring him here. Go. Go. Go get him. Go. Bring him here. Sheep, 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 sheep. Good. Come here, boys. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Easy. Whoa. Look back. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Sheep, sheep. Sheep, sheep. Sheep, sheep. Good. Easy. Nice. Nice and easy, Ro. This is the fun part. Go get him. She's gonna try and hold him off. Good. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Sheep, sheep. Easy. Easy. Nice. Very nice. Good girl, go get him. They are giving her a run for her money tonight. Good girl. Good. This is where the fun begins. Oop, one went back. Atta girl, Ro. Good. Nice. Good job. All right. Keep them with me. Atta girl. Whew. So much adrenaline rush. This is so exciting. This is literally what I dreamed of, is having a dog, having a Ray baby who could do this. All right, so problem, they went on the wrong side of the fence. I need her to bring him back out. Easy, give him away. There, nice, nice. Go get him, bring him back. Turn him, Ro. Turn him, Ro, look back. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Good, sheep, sheep, sheep. So this is where the shepherd's too far. Good. Come on, Ro. Get them back together. Good. There. Easy. Easy. Look back. Nice. Very nice. Good girl. Slow. Easy. Easy. Slow down. Good, walk up. Walk up. Good, there. Lie down. Good. Good. That's my girl. You wait. Gotta get the gate. Good girl. That'll do. That's my girl. Yes. Good job, Roger. Good job. Yeah.
Here I am at one of our farmers markets with Snips, and we are just simply working on puppy push-ups, which is where I am luring into a sit position and luring into a down position to help teach these cues, but then also maintain her attention and focus on that bond building in an environment that has a lot of distractions, lots of people. There's a food truck generator going, and it was just a great opportunity to work in an environment with distractions.
Yes.
This was really her third time on a leash, and so I was very surprised that she offered a loose leash while walking.
Girl. I'm out here with Ray, and I'm gonna share what I really work with on training with her. It's not a lot. She's got a lot of training on her. If we're talking about how much training my dogs have, which dogs have the most training, she's probably got the most, honestly. Finn has a lot of obedience and trick training. Piper has a lot of just basic obedience training and advanced obedience training, but Ray has advanced obedience trick and herding training. So she's really got a lot more in comparison to our other dogs, and she just turned 4. So I wanted to just share. I'm going to attempt to get the sheep out here, and we're just going to work a couple drills, but Ray's training is pretty good. The only thing that we're really having to tweak is just really sharpening up those directionals, understanding which direction I need her to go, but also just her confidence a little bit with the sheep. Now that we no longer have the goats, they're a lot easier to move but difficult to move at the same time because they're harder to control. They're very barn sour because we don't have the goats anymore. If the goats are out and they don't go to the barn, the sheep are more likely to stay with the goats than go to the barn. And now the sheep just go right to the barn. So we're going to try it out.
So some of you watching this who don't really have an idea of what it looks like to work with a herding dog. So why I am sticking my arm out is to add pressure, and livestock and dogs move away from pressure. So when I stick my arm out one direction, I expect Ray to go the opposite. So that is more or less what is going on here, is I'm just really wanting her to pay more attention to which direction I'm wanting her to go, but also how this stock moves away from her and with her to me is important. It's something that she's kind of fallen out of touch with, and that's why I wanted to specifically focus on working with her on directionals and just really getting back into her remembering the muscle memory that she has from doing a lot more training work by herself. Practicing downstays is important for me and my working dogs because I really want them to have a solidified stay, especially when we are working with livestock that's a little bit flightier, or if they have just more energy. It's really nice to have a nice solid downstay on my dogs, but it also serves as a brain break. So the dogs are still focused on the stock, still focused on me, but they're able to just kind of take a little bit of a breather after they've worked the livestock. And so it's a great opportunity for the sheep and the dog to feel the lack of pressure and take just a little break before resuming working.
girl. Let's put him up. Go bring him in. Where's my best? Where's my best girl? There we go. That's my bestie girl. Yes. Good girl. Good girl.
Another important thing that I practice
Yes,
with all of our
good
dogs
girls.
as soon as they are little
Good.
puppies and can listen for longer than 5 seconds, I really work on solidifying a recall. I want my dogs to come when called every time as soon as I call them. And so it's very important to practice that.
Good girls. Come here. Come here, come here. Come here, girls. Good job. Snips, come here. Come here, baby. Snips, come. Snips, come. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Sometimes training looks like this. Giving puppies high value treats and then making sure that there is the boundary of we're not going to go and steal somebody else's treat. By doing this at a young age, it focuses on teaching the puppies how to not think everyone else's treat is theirs, that what they have is just as high value. So it's important to not let puppies steal treats or food from anybody else, because that can potentially get them in trouble with dogs that don't want to share. Training also looks like Joy, a 2-year-old adult, laying down and staying in the kennel. The door is not latched while 2 puppies chew on something high value. Working on a stay with distractions. Right, let them play.
Much of the time inside, our dogs lay down and hang out, but they are also allowed to have quiet playtime. And what this means is just nobody is super rambunctious, nobody is barking or over the top, but they are allowed to quietly play amongst each other. And this is really demonstrated here between Juniper, our deaf dog, Ray, and Rogue. And you can see the different ways that they communicate with their bodies, but they're also very appropriate in how they communicate with their mouths and how they respond to each other. So if this had gotten any more rambunctious, I would have asked the girls to lay down and stop, but it's very appropriate and it's very fun to watch Juniper play with the other dogs because she doesn't always play or offer to play with everybody. So when she does offer it, it's just really special to watch. Now outside, the dogs can play rougher, they can bark, they can holler, they can be a lot more wild and crazy. However, here in this video, you see Ray correct Ben, and Pine goes and follows up to reinforce the correction. Here, I have asked Finn to go and put up the chicken that is clearly out of the fence.
Go get her.
Something that he is already trained to do and loves doing for me. I then asked him to put my sheep up, which is not his favorite thing to do. He could care less about the sheep, but he still does it for me anyways, and I appreciate his enthusiasm.
Good boy.
Now, most mornings I will take my herding dogs out. So these are the dogs that either are trained, are in training, or will in the future be trained to work the livestock. Everybody loves the chickens. So here I have Rogue, Ben, Finn, and the two puppies, Snips and Dune, checking out the chickens as I get ready to feed them. Our days start and end with our dogs. They truly add more depth to our life. They give us companionship. We are never alone, no matter if we are leaving the room to simply change clothes for bed. But they are the best part of our lives, and we can only hope that we make their lives better by being in it too. I enjoy every moment that we have with our dogs, and as much time as I can spend training, that's what I try to do so that their lives are just as fulfilled as how they fulfill our lives. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know it's definitely different than what we normally put out, and certainly a bit longer of a video. But thanks again for watching. If you are new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, give it a like down below, and comment on what you want to see more of in our training. Thanks so much. Until next time.